Your tail can make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest I ever did see was that night on the marge of Lake LaBarge when I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the south to roam around the pole, God only knows. It was always cold. That land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell. He'd often say in his homely way that he'd sooner live in hell. On Christmas Day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail, and cocky or cold, through the partridge fold it stabbed like a driven nail. If our eyelids we closed and the lashes froze, sometimes we couldn't see. It wasn't much fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee. Now, that very night, as we lay packed tight in the road beneath the snow, the dogs were fed and the stars overhead were dancing heel to toe. He turned to me and, "Cap," says he, "I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I'm asking that you don't refuse my last request." Well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no. He spoke with a sort of a moan. "It's the cursed cold, it's got right hold till I'm chilled clean through to the bone. Yet it ain't being dead, it's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains. So I want you to swear that foul or fair, you'll cremate my last remains." Well, Pell's last needs a thing to eat, and I swore I wouldn't fail. We started on at the streak of dawn, but God, he was ghastly pale. He crouched in the sleigh and he raved all day of his home in Tennessee. Before nightfall, a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. Now there wasn't a breath in that land of death as I started horror driven, with a corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid because of a promise I'd given. It was lashed to the sleigh but seemed to say, "You may tax your brawn and brain, but you promised true, and it's up to you to cremate my last remains." Now, promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were dumb, in my heart, oh, I cursed that load. On those long, lone nights by the lone firelight, while the huskies round in a ring howled out their woes to the homeless snows, and God, how I loathed that thing. Now the trail was bad and I felt half mad, yet I swore I wouldn't give in. I'd often sing to the hateful thing and it hearkened to the grin. Till I came on the marge of Lake LaBarge, and there a derelict lay. It was caught in the ice and I saw in the trace it was called the Alice May. So I looked at it and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum, and there said I with a sudden cry is my crematorium. Some boards I tore from the cabin floor and I lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found lying around heaped the fuel up higher. The fire soared and the furnace roared, such a blaze you seldom see. Then I burrowed a hole in the glowing coals and I stuffed in Sam McGee. Then I made a height for I didn't like to hear him sizzle so. The heavens scowled and the huskies howled and the wind began to blow. I do not know how long in the snow I wrestled with grisly fear, but the stars came out and they danced about. Here again I ventured near. I was sick with dread, but I bravely said, "I'll just take a peep inside. I guess he's cooked and it's time I looked," so the door I opened wide. And there sat Sam looking cool and calm in the heart of the furnace roar. And he wore a smile you could see a mile, said, "Please close that door, 'cause it's warm in here. And I greatly fear you'll let in the cold and the storm. Since I left Plum Tree down in Tennessee, this is the first time I've been warm."